Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Apocalypse Prevention Agency. I'm Lillian, and as usual, I'm talking about my characters. As you may recall, I cut off the end of my last video because the recording was too long, so this is the second half of that recording. And now we're finally getting into some of the better pictures of my character, Eddie Riverdor, and we're gonna have a look at, just the better drawings of him. Once again, to remind you of the scale, 1 is drawings that look least like him, 5 is the ones that look most like him, and we're up to rank 2 drawings now, so these ones missed the mark a bit. Then I guess it's sort of hard to explain the issues, but I hope you get what I'm saying. Like, sometimes his face is too round, sometimes it's too square, sometimes his hair's messed up. That's basically what I'm going for. Okay, so these ones are a bit better. There's quite a few here that are from the same page, which is where he's first meeting Kelly, and I guess another thing there is like even his outfit seems like it's very different to what he usually wears. He's meant to be like wearing a costume because he's just been in performance. He's got his long blue shirt and a green vest over the top of that, but that sort of like throws you off a bit because I'm so used to just having him like in a more normal green shirt. And the other thing is, like, his hair's doing weird things, his face isn't quite right, like, yeah, it's just all a bit off. Like this other one here, him in the campfire, I guess, it's another one of, like, there's quite a few good drawings of him on that page, and just the position he's in is a bit awkward. Like, he doesn't really look as thin as he should, I guess because he's got like this massive hoodie, and because he's got a side-on face, it's always a bit harder to draw and make it look accurate. And the problem with him, the one where he's got his backpack on and he's next to Kelly who's got her backpack on, and the girl with the green hair there, it's mainly just his eyes. Like, there's too much detail in his eyes for like that size of the panel, because the other ones I don't have on that page didn't have as much detail in his, and so it all ended up looking a bit weird. Like, I would have been better off going for simpler eyes, and then I think that one could have been ranked a bit higher. And and lastly, I'll talk about the one in the bottom right hand corner there, and I quite like that one. I think I've done quite a few of the features on point. You can really tell he's got yellow eyes there. Maybe his hair's a bit too pale, maybe he needs a bit more hair sticking out at the bottom. Maybe I should have gone for a different nose, because I guess I'm not quite sure if that nose works for him. And the face shape is probably okay, but yeah, it's just, I guess, not quite right. Like, maybe it just needs, like, everything all to be a bit darker, like a darker brown hair, darker brown shirt, that sort of thing. So here's some more, like, once again, we have quite a few square chins here. I guess that's probably the main problem with the ones on this page, just too much of a square chin. That one in the top right hand corner, I guess I just didn't particularly like that panel. I mean, it's not necessarily even Eddie that tough, it was more just the guy in front of him I didn't draw very well, so I just wasn't satisfied with that panel. But I guess you don't necessarily have all the features to identify him. You can see quite strongly the brown and the blonde in his hair, but so even though I feel like grey singlets actually work for him just as well as the green shirts do, it's always like a bit more hard to tell without like extra cues happening that that's meant to be Eddie. Okay, and then just a few more here. Once again, you have a few that have the yellow eyes, and actually, that one in the top left-hand corner is actually pretty good. Maybe I should have ranked it a bit higher, but like, I guess I think the main thing was like, I feel like here I could have gone in more detail with the eyes, like done a bit of a better job of that, and then it probably could have definitely been ranked high if I'd done a better job of the expression as the main thing, because I'd say everything else works. That top right hand corner, his face is too much of a triangle. The middle one is actually like quite good. It's from like a separate comic, and I really like how like strong the pen lines are, and like it's been done quite well. Especially, definitely the best drawing from that comic. The main thing here though is just the very square chin for that middle one, but I'm on the whole really happy with it. I guess that I made that like a year ago and things have changed a bit since is probably the main thing. So here we are up to our rank 3 ones, so these are the ones that are starting to get on the higher side of things. So just I feel like I'm doing a better job of the expressions. Like the top right hand corner, he looks a bit mischievous, which always works, and the bottom left hand corner is also a bit mischievous. The hair's on point in that top left hand one. He looks a bit sad. He's got his hair covering his eye, and he's all quite cute there. And yeah, I just really quite like these ones. Just with I guess the interaction works as well, like the way he looks compared to how Madeline's reacting to him. Just I guess really helps also convey things. That middle one, I really like his expression, like him actually showing, I guess, that he can be a serious actor is what I'm trying to convey there, because he and Madeline are rehearsing their lines for the skit in that scene. So I feel like I did a good job of giving him quite a serious expression. I don't know, maybe I'm bad at judging how good I am at showing expressions, but that's just what I think. So these are some other ones I'm quite happy with. Just like, once again, especially with the expression that's happening, and then everything else also being on point. Like I'm getting the face shapes better now. You'll see that when I do try and draw him in a bit more detail, it does end up with a bit more of a squarer chin than if I'm just drawing him with less detail, and I think that works, because if yeah. So yeah, those are all good. These are some more good ones. Once again, it's a bit hard to explain why some are better than others, but it mainly just comes down to me getting the main elements plus me being satisfied by his expression. So yeah. I quite like him in this bottom left hand corner here, where he's finally realised who Kelly is, and he's like, oh, wait, oh, I know who, oh no, oh, what, it's you. And then he's a bit like, and the one next to that, he's sort of like getting a bit more of his self-confidence back, as I just want to say. Because it's always nice to see him a bit happier, but yeah. And another thing there is that 1-3 along on the top there with all those words around him saying stuff like, just let me know if I can help after he's been in this accident, I think worked quite well, because it sort of like just shows that people are saying nice things, but it's not necessarily helping to make him feel better, because he's still got a fairly blank expression, and that's kind of the point. It's kind of just like, does anyone actually mean any of these things? I still feel bad. And it's kind of sad. It's meant to be sad. Okay, now we're up to the... So this is where I'm gonna cut the video off for today, and we'll have a third video where we'll finally get to the best drawings of Eddie. I'm sorry this is taking so long. Like I said, I did try to re-record that audio, but it just seemed easier to split it into 3 parts, so that's what I'm doing. Thank you for watching this one. I hope you like these drawings, I hope you like this video, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.